Hello guys and girls, this video would be a little different from the usual videos that I post. If you are a junior or mid-level developer right now, you're probably finding it a little uneasy. New models every week, AI writing code faster than you, and Twitter telling you that software engineering is over. So in this video, I'm not gonna show you any tools, I'm not gonna show you any prompts, and I'm definitely not gonna show you some 10x developer nonsense. Instead, I want to talk about how to think if you want a real edge in the age of AI. Here's the uncomfortable truth. AI is very good at the parts of your job that look impressive but actually had low long-term value. Writing boilerplate, translating logic from one language to another, filling out DTOs, mapping objects, generating CRUD endpoints. Those things used to make junior developers feel productive. Now they're basically free. So if your value was that you can write code quickly, you're already in trouble because speed is no longer scarce. So what is scarce now is judgment. Knowing what code should exist, knowing what should not, knowing when a simple solution is correct, and when it's a trap. AI can generate 10 solutions. It can't tell you which one is safe at scale, or could be maintainable by a team, or survivable 2 years from now. That decision still belongs to a human, and that's your edge. If you're early in your career right now, here's a mistake that I normally see all the time. People optimize for syntax. They obsess over language features, frameworks, shortcuts, clever tricks. But syntax is nowadays cheapest thing to learn. AI can teach syntax almost instantly. Instead, you should be focusing on how systems work or fail, how teams work, how bad decisions compound over time. Those things don't show up in autocomplete. A senior engineer is not someone who always knows the answer. A senior engineer is someone who sees the trade-off. Every decision costs something, either simplicity, performance, flexibility, sometimes readability, and sometimes delivery speed. AI will happily give you an answer. It won't argue with you about consequences. If you can explain why you choose something and what you gave up to get it, you're already operating at a high level. Here's a very practical advantage that you can build. Start documenting your thinking. Not just here's the solution, but here's why this solution exists. Here's what I tried and rejected. Here's what would break if we change this. Most repositories have code, a very few have context. The developers who survive AI would be the ones who provide context. Now, this part is important. AI doesn't replace developers. It compresses the middle. Average output is now invisible. If you produce generic solutions, shallow understanding, you have surface level reasoning, AI does it faster, cheaper, and without complaining. So your goal is not to compete with AI. Your goal is to move out of the average. Depth would always beat speed. Clarity would always beat cleverness. Judgment always beats output. If I were starting again today, here's what I'd focus on. I'd learn how real systems evolve over time, how bugs are actually happening in production and how they're fixed, how APIs are misused, how systems are misused, and how requirements change and break assumptions. I'd read more code than I write. I'd review more pull requests than I open, and I ask why until it's uncomfortable. That's how you build intuition. AI can't really give you that. The age of AI doesn't reward the fastest typist. It rewards the clearest thinker. So don't panic, don't race with the machines, and don't reduce yourself to a prompt engineer. Build judgment, build taste, build context. That's how you stay relevant, not just this year, but for the rest of your career. If this helped you think differently, like the video. If you want more developer content like this, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.